We are live now, theoretically,
Yeah.
according to the YouTubes. All right.
Hola, YouTubes.
Hello, everybody. We are here, hopefully, and we're going to play some scale mail. And I think it was just this Monday, right? We had an interview with Mr. Mike talking all about it and his great plans for world domination and what he's going to do after his Kickstarter, which, golly, I think you're like past triple, right?
We are past triple right now.
Yeah, it's moving right
Nice.
along. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a
Moving
modest
right.
little goal of 1,000, but hey, he hit it, and he's just keeps on going. So I count it as a win. But
Yes.
familiar faces here tonight. We got Meredith, who was here for Mosh and Stone. That was very much fun. Dave, who was a little under the weather and wounded, apparently.
Yeah. Wounded.
And we also have Neil. Is this your first time? Is
Yep.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I know I've been on other streams with you over on Dave's channel. That's what I'm thinking of. But it's your first time here. So that's right. Because Neil's actually in the Plaguebound campaign with me over on Dave's channel, which is going to end tomorrow, maybe.
Arrow.
Maybe.
Bum, bum, bum.
We'll see.
Dun, dun,
The
dun.
mighty mushroom man I am will save the day.
We'll
But-
see how I feel, honestly.
Yeah, it might take another week. But anyway, I think we're gonna just jump right into this. So, Mike, if you just wanna do your thing, you can give the audience a quick primer if you want, or you can throw us right into the lion's den. It is your call.
We'll do a quick primer. Basically, I know because we talked a little bit about it when we talked on Monday about the game. So, Scale Mail is a OSR style fantasy RPG. It has everything you need to play within the book. Designing it hopefully for speedy play. We found that in the playtest, but I think we'll see that tonight too. And we have a interesting array of heroes who are going to be journeying through this adventure tonight. We have Timur, the gnome druid. We have Scrat, the squirrel wilder berserker.
Skeleton. I'm also a skeleton.
You're a skeleton squirrel wilder berserker. That's a lot.
Yeah.
We have Sandir, the dwarf divine chosen. And we have Zalos, the remnant mage. The remnants are a skeletal race. So they will be our adventurers tonight. Mostly the system is all player facing, so they will be doing all the die rolls. I'll be over here just storytelling and drinking my drink. Pepsi, our proud sponsor of tonight's gaming session, and kind of navigating them through the adventure. So if you guys are ready to get started, we will get started.
Before we get started, Scrat, how did you talk me into another GMLS game?
I'll tell you, it's the superior product. Not GM-less, just
saying.
they don't roll.
Don't roll, yeah.
No rolling GM game.
Yeah. So it gives you guys a lot
All
more to do. So, all right.
All right.
How
Let's
you
go.
came into the chambers of Poltic, the moneylender. Each of you has your own individual stories, but for whatever reason, you have found yourself in his debt, and it is quite a debt, more than you can pay off as the measly earnings of adventurers, delvers, questers, however you want to call yourself. But when he calls you into his office at the Trading Guild building, you know there's something different. He doesn't really called you in for something specifically aside to give you some vague threats about the money you owe him, the coin that you need to pay him. But he seems in pretty good spirits. So after his initial discussion with you, his pleasantries, he lays out exactly where your task is. All right. All of you owe me quite a significant amount of coin. More than I know you can pay off. So it's quite simple. I got a job for you. And if you accomplish this task, your books are cleared. That's how important this is. I'm not going to say it's without risk, but the reward is worth it. So here's the deal. I need you to go into the Tower of Crayson Rin. I need you to acquire something for me from another group who happens to be going in at the same time. How you accomplish this, I'd rather not know. Keeps me hands clean. But whatever means you have at your disposal, I need you to acquire this item and bring it back to me. And if you do so, all debts are cleared. What he goes on to explain is the item in question is a gate key. So, who would like to make a logic roll? You can all make logic rolls.
I would love to make a logic roll.
Hey, that
You go right
sounds
ahead.
like a you thing. I'm not logical.
A 6, and then I get to roll my d8. Ooh. That's a 1 added to that. So
You
I
said
got
all of us could try?
Everybody
Wait.
can try to make a logic roll.
Okay.
gate key.
11 for me.
I don't use those.
11 is good enough. Timmer, you know a little bit because you've had a fascination with it. Since you guys got to the town of Sanctum, it used to be a fortress town. And the reason it exists is because of the Tower of Crayson Rin. Crayson Rin was a legendary archmage, maybe the most powerful archmage in the entire history of the world of Modus. He was able to wield magic that no one else is able to uncover or discover. And he built this great tower here as his home. It stands over 200 feet tall. On a good day, you can see its shadow looming over everything around Sanctum. It is made of arcanite, one of the rare magical stones said to be infused with mana. And at night, the mana flecks within it kind of give it an effect like it's a bunch of stars twinkling in the shape of the tower. 100 years ago, Crayson Rin went into his tower, and he was going to research a phenomenon that had been plaguing the land for some time known as the murk. The murk is a great fog that has been consuming the southern lands and brings with it misery and monsters. So he was going to try to solve the problem and figure a way how to turn the tide about it. And he never came out. His tower locked up tight. No one could communicate with him, find a way in. He had these gate keys that were used to access different levels of the tower. And no one had any gate keys left. He kept them all and gave a few to his most closest allies and friends. But about 50 years ago, gate keys started appearing around the lands. And most of them could give you access to the top level of the tower because the doors at the bottom were closed. People went up there and found monsters pouring out of the depths of the towers of all kinds of manner. The Volovian guard set up a base on top of the tower to fend off these monsters, eventually drove them back. And when they drove them back, they established the city of Sanctum as a fortress for their troops to help prevent any other monsters or horrible things that would be coming out of the tower. So eventually things quiet down, and adventurers did what adventurers did. When they found gate keys out in the wild, they would take them to the tower. They would make a deal with the Kingdom of Balovia to go down in to try to figure out what was really going on. And if they discovered what treasures they found, they were theirs to keep. Unfortunately, most of those adventurers went in and never came back out again. Because once you use a gate key, it's gone. You have to find another way out of the tower, usually by finding other gate keys within. What he wants you to retrieve is a rare gate key that he discovered through his contacts that a group of mercenaries were bringing to the tower. Supposedly, it leads to a level that no one has ever been able to access in the Tower of Crayson Rin. And you know, Timber, that would make it extraordinarily valuable to the right people. So you know why Poltic wants you to go get this, because it's worth a fortune to the right sellers. And that's something you know about Poltic, is that he is very much someone who operates in the black market. He looks like a trader of fine cloths and spices, but his true vocation is an underground black market of magic items and rare keys. So you find yourself currently standing in front of the great gate at the center of Sanctum that leads to the top of the tower, where a small community has been established called Krasen's Loft. Adventurers are allowed to come in once a week. So on this designated day, you are here with a fake gate key that Poltic has provided to you, because you need at least one for them to allow you entry to the tower. And he said there is a group of mercenaries that will be arriving. He doesn't know much about them. He just knows they have this gate key. You were supposed to gain access to the tower with them. And at some point when you're inside of the first level of the tower, do what you need to do to acquire this gate key from them. So, do you have any questions for Poltic, though, when you met with him? Anything you wish to know?
My speakers cut out right as you said what it was that made this key special.
Oh, sorry. It leads to a level of the tower that no one has ever been to. At least that's what his contacts think.
Roger.
That makes it very valuable and very rare.
Indeed.
So,
You
Was there
know,
any-
if I still had legs, I'd bet my legs that this would be expensive.
yeah, you can't even imagine the amount of coin that would fetch you. So,
Is there any particular way I need to do a different voice? We're doing the same one. Is there any particular way that we could tell the difference between this mercenary group and any other? Something that makes them stand out so we don't just accost everybody.
as far as I know, they're the only other ones registered to go into the tower that day.
Excellent. That simplifies things.
I think they're from the lands of Queldor. And if they're from Queldor, you know they're well trained and probably well armed.
Queldish. Yeah, that's
If you see the key, it will have a special gem on it. And you know this too, Timmer. All keys have a different colored gem that are supposed to indicate what level they go to. So they've been trying to track down anybody who has been able to manage to get out of the tower, figure out which keys would lead to which levels. So,
Do we know what color this one's supposed to be?
no, I just know that whoever my contact said it's a color they've never seen before.
Ooh,
So,
excellent.
at the square, a small crowd has gathered. It used to be a big deal, a celebration whenever adventurers went into the tower. People just got sick of not seeing the adventurers come back out again. So there's a couple townsfolk just kind of standing around, looky-loos, just kind of looking to see what's going to go and kind of sizing you up. And as you were standing there, waiting for the city guard to come and open up the gate that leads to the roof, there is a thunderous roar of hooves across the cobblestones down the street from you. And you see a cloud of dust. You see people diving out of the way as this group of horse riders come tearing down the street. And as soon as they get to a point where you can see them, you can feel a little bit of a shiver go up your spine, even you, Zalos. They look like quite the intimidating bunch. There is a huge orc in the lead, wearing crimson-stained armor, a massive battle axe across his back. Behind him is a almost frail-looking woman, but you can see by her dress, the headdress she wears, the staff that she is holding on to, that she is some kind of spellcaster. The third in the lead looks to be a dwarf, but it's hard to tell. He's got a wide leather hood that's pulled up over so you can't quite see his face, aside from the bristly, unkept beard that's kind of bouncing as he rides. And behind them is maybe another dozen mercenaries, all in the same crimson state armor. They look much younger, maybe a little greener, but they're part of this company. And they ride up right next to you as you're standing there waiting for the guards to come. Enough that some of you have to cough a little bit as the dust gets in. And they don't even acknowledge you. In perfect military formation. They just sit atop their horses waiting.
I'll slap my boar that I'm sitting on.
Mhm.
I'll be like, I agree, legs. They're kind of gross.
Anything else you guys want to do with these mercenaries?
I mean, I like his axe. That caught my
It's a
eye.
nice looking axe. It's a
Yeah,
really good looking
I'm just
axe.
like, that's pretty nice.
You know, for the one time for us not to actually have a rogue in the party.
That's true.
We can still learn.
I do think that knowledge is power, so I'm going to walk over to their group, approach the frail woman. Since I am skeletal, I figure her age isn't an issue for me. I will make a very florid bow and say, "My dear lady, it appears you and I may be kindred spirits of a sort. I see you're going in as well. Perhaps we could talk shop."
Talk shop.
Indeed. I find if I know what you can do and you know what I can do, we won't necessarily get in each other's way. We can maybe be more helpful to each other. I thought perhaps that might appeal, making this journey one that we all come back from.
She leans down a little bit towards you. Kind of, you can tell she gives you the once over. Oh, you wish to know what kind of magic I wield?
If it's not too much trouble, I don't mind going first if it's a sensitive topic for you.
Oh, no, not at all. I'd be more than happy to tell you. Most of my magic involves the destruction of bones.
Oh my goodness.
Shattering skulls, crushing rib cages, tibias and fibias flying in all directions. Oh, it's quite a sight to see. I even have another spell that actually grinds the bones down into a fine powder that I snort like snuff.
Oh goodness.
So, what can you do?
Well, nothing quite so impressive as that, I must say. Mostly, I can protect the group. Well, I can protect myself at any rate. I can slightly damage a few things, little bursts of energy, I realize I'm not really in your league, I suppose. But honored to meet you, my dear lady. I am Zalos the Wise, at your service.
I am Orilla. I understand that my group is scheduled to go inside the tower first. I would recommend, for your own welfare, maybe just wait a little longer before you come in. I'd hate to accidentally cause any kind of damage to you or your friends.
And see, this is precisely why I came over, to have this exact conversation. I would hate for us to get in each other's way like that. And with that, I will allow you to make your preparations, dear lady. I will take my leave. I will very hastily make my way back over to our group.
Timur?
Yes.
One of the horses seems to be like trying to get your attention. The one that the orc is riding.
I will cast my one with nature, which is no cost, to speak to horses.
Okay.
What do you want?
Hey, buddy.
Here.
Are you going in with these guys? Are you going up to that big tall stone thing with these guys?
Yeah, me and my legs.
Oh, look, these guys are messed up. They're nasty.
Are they treating you unfairly?
Oh no, they're treating me great, but I've had to ride through so much blood in the course of a day.
Do you want to talk about it?
I have seen things.
Yeah.
He gelded me with his bare hands. That's who these people are. You be careful there, man.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to go in, thankfully. So stay out and eat the grass, and if you can, get away.
I will. You be careful. And you're bored too. And then you see the orc is now regarding you. And looking at his horse and looking at you.
I stick my tongue out and then turn around.
Okay. All right. So you see a several city guard come up to the large, massive white marble gate that dominates the town square. And they both look very much annoyed and bored. It looks like they've done this many times. You see one of them has a chain around his neck with a gate key. The gate keys are all small, rectangular stone, maybe think about the size of an average smartphone. And each one of them has a specific gem. This one has a white gem, which is supposed to be the universal gem that can open up the gate to the top of the tower. And he's standing by a depression in the archway that matches the same size as the gate key he has. The other guard slowly unrolls a scroll and, reading to no one in particular, says, "Welcome, brave delvers. The kingdom of Volovia and the regent of Sanctum applaud you for your courage and valor. They are all hopeful you will return with tales of glory and wonder and wish you the best of fortunes. At this time, if you would like us to notify your next of kin, so we can make them aware of your," he crosses something out, "misfortunes that might occur, please make note of it to us before you enter the gateway. We will examine the keys that you bring with you to know that you have one to gain entry to the tower. The best of luck to you." And then he folds the scroll back up. And in unison, all of the mercenaries dismount their horses on the same side, march up to the gate. You see one of them unfolds a piece of cloth, shows something to the guard. He kind of nods his head. And then the other guard with the gate key on the chain puts it inside of the slot. And there's a shimmer of energy that passes through the archway. And it coalesces into a whirlpool of swirling colors. And in lockstep, the mercenaries march through and vanish through the portal.
Is the portal still there?
Yes. The key is still in the slot. The guards are standing there, and they're kind of looking at you guys now.
I'm going to charge forward and scream.
Okay. "Oh, you got to show us your key there, son."
Fine. Who has the key?
Wait a minute. They didn't show you a key. They showed you a piece of cloth. What's up? What was that piece of cloth? Did it have a drawing of a key?
No. It had a key in it. He described the key.
Oh, the key was in it. I see.
Yeah. I will reach down into the boar's pouch, pull out this old, haggard key that's fake, and show it to him.
He barely looks at it. He just kind of glances at it. If it looks like a key, that's good enough for him. "All right, go ahead. Good luck. And I am assuring you that I will see you again."
And in my joyous voice, I will charge forward in horse tongue. I will say, Now's the time to run, dear fellow. Run! Fly free!
Make a charm roll.
Charm. It's a D4.
You can add nature to this if you have nature, or naturalist. I mean, sorry.
I do have naturalist, so that goes up to a D6.
Yes.
That would be a 22.
Oh, okay. That would be a critical success because you got 5 over the number that you needed. The horses all start whinnying. You guys see this. All of a sudden, he says something. He starts neighing, and all the horses, like, if the horses could pump their fists and cheer, they would. And you hear them all say, "Freedom! Liberation! Trauma therapy!" And and the horse that you were talking to, he gives you a nod of acknowledgement, and they tear off.
And then I will slap legs at the butt and charge in.
Okay. All right. Well done. Are you all following suit?
I suppose
Indeed.
so.
Okay. All right. You guys head in. There is a weird sensation to everyone except for Zalos because you don't feel anything anymore. Almost kind of like if you've ever been on a roller coaster, that kind of feeling like your stomach is going to go rise up whenever you go down a big hill, kind of that same feeling. And then whoosh, you are standing atop the Tower of Grayson Rim, about 200 feet in the air. The wind is whipping around. It's still a nice sunny day, so you can just see this gorgeous view of everything in all directions, all the forest that surrounds Sanctum, the roads, and you can see caravans on them. You can see for miles and miles, and across the top of the tower, still walking in perfect unison, you see the mercenaries have already got some distance away and are marching towards what looks like a very large observatory with a large brass telescope. The rest of the roof is covered with a bunch of small buildings, a couple of what looks like fairly permanent tents. From the reputation that Crayson's Loft, as it's called, was kind of built up not only to support the garrison that is up here to prevent any monsters from escaping the tower, but also for people like you. So there are a couple merchants up here. There are some guard barracks up here, an armory for the guards. There's a small cantina that is set up that is free for delvers to go to. There is a little chapel to all of the patrons. So there is probably some kind of priest there. And you're not surprised to see a tent that is absolutely gaudy, bright colors. There is a sign on the roof of it that says Marvelous Mercantile. And as someone who lives in Volovia, that Marvelous Mercantile is basically the equivalent of a franchise. They would be considered to be a general store for adventurers, that they carry all kinds of adventuring gear that may or may not be made in goblin sweatshops, but no one's proved that as of yet. And they generally staff all their locations with remnants because remnants are undead and don't need to sleep, so they can stay open 24 hours a day. So, and you see a remnant standing outside in anticipation, rubbing his bony hands together when he sees you guys come through the portal. And then he rushes back into Marvelous Mercantile. So that's where you're at. You know that from what you've read that the entrance to this level, most levels require a gate key to go down. The top level, the level that's underneath the roof, is the only one that has stairs that goes down. So that is where you need to go to the observatory to reach down. So what would you like to do?
Something stupid, because I always do something stupid.
or your adventurers.
So they're all walking in unison ahead of us.
Mhm.
Can I stealthily remove 1 cubic foot of stone in front of them, so they all kind of step and not hurt themselves, but kind of
Yeah.
Just
make
need
a
to-
make a casting roll.
So that is a D20 and ego, which my ego is a D6. That would be a 20.
Oh yeah, you do. So just as you plan, it's a little harder than you expect because, like I said, this is made out of a special magical stone, so it's a little harder for your magic to work. But you remove just enough that the giant orc in the lead catches into the hole that you make, starts to trip. The wizard behind him tries to stop short. The dwarf behind her smacks into her backside. The mercenary behind him kind of stumbles over the dwarf. The orc basically braces himself and he doesn't fall. But this kind of like domino effect of like the sorcerers bumping into him, the dwarf falling into her, and then several of the other mercenaries behind them do fall when you hear the clattering of shields and swords and the
As
swearing.
that starts to happen, I'd like to cast Phantom Sound on the opposite side of the courtyard near the entrance to the observatory and make it sound like a couple people start laughing and try and stifle it.
Okay,
Just to
go
get
ahead.
their attention, like it's from over in that direction. It
Yes.
says it's just a major action, and it doesn't say what do I have to do to cast it other than just it's a major action.
It's gonna be a logic roll for you. Any
Excellent.
casting is gonna be a logic roll for you.
Marvelous. It's gonna be a 26.
Oh, good God! I'm glad you guys are getting these dice rolls out of the way now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
know,
we're doing real good while we're out on the topic.
Hanging
We're
on,
gonna
man.
Sock when it
Yeah.
comes
Wait till we
wins
get
one.
to the actual like deadly battles, and it's like, oh, 6. Perfect. Yes. So yeah, perfect. There's it actually works out too because there is a bunch of these guards, these Velovian guards who are in the garrison up here, who are standing over there, and you can hear, suddenly the chuckling starts, and they're kind of looking around, looking a little confused, and you can see the orc. Just you can feel, even though you guys are behind them, you can feel the glare that he is giving them, because all of them in unison just stop, start looking around like, oh no, nothing, no. So yeah, so and then he holds up a hand and then motions forward, and they collect themselves and start marching forward again and head into the observatory. So anything you guys are doing, because from what you understand, they don't let all the groups in at once. So there's about a 10-minute delay between when they're let in and then you're let in. So
I'm going to lean over and say, that was nice work. We now know they are very quick reflexed. My goodness.
Yeah, they're just pompous assholes.
Pompous assholes with reflexes. It's good to know that.
And a really nice battle axe.
And a really nice axe. That thing was
primo. So, all right. So are you doing anything? You have 10 minutes basically, because they're going to go down. They're going to open the gates down below, and they're going to let them inside to the first stairs to go down to the first level. So you have a little bit of time before it's going to be your turn to go in.
I gesture to the mercantile. Shall we avail ourselves of the local shop? See what they recommend taking in?
That sounds wicked cool. Yeah.
Okay. All right. As soon as you head through the tent, the flap of the tent, you can just see there's just crap everywhere. It is all adventuring gear of all kinds. There's coils of rope. There's boxes of rations. There is a small array of basic weaponry like small swords and axes and things. There's some armor that looks like it might be crafted out of Reynolds aluminum foil, basically. It doesn't even say like plate. It's like PLAT, plat mail. There is all kinds of weird baubles. There's some very dubious looking vials that claim that they're healing potions. And behind the counter, there is a remnant. If he could smile, he would be smiling, beaming at you. He has his nice little Marvelous Mercantile uniform on. It's got the big MM logo right here. He's, oh, hello, customers. So good of you to come in. I understand that you are going into the tower today, and I'm sure, like, very well intelligent, handsome, attractive adventurers that you are more than well prepared. But we are here at Marvelous Mercantile to make sure that if you're not prepared, we have everything you need. Would you like this set of pythons? I can't legally say this is a 10-foot pole. It's actually a 9.5-foot pole. So my barristers wish to make me to clarify that. 9.5 feet. If you would like a lantern, I have several different kinds. Colors, would you like one that has blue light or yellow light or red light? Whatever you want, we have it here. If we can't get it, it will be shipped in 2 weeks.
That's marvelous. Do you deliver down into the tower once it arrives?
For an extra fee, I will gladly deliver it down to the tower for you. Depends on what level you are. I don't have any gate keys, so I can't go any further than the first level. But if you need something, here, he flicks you a card. Just tear this card in half, and I will appear to get your order.
I'll tuck that away. I think I'm quite all right with my quarterstaff that I've got here. It's not quite 9.5 feet, but it should do me. Anybody else need any rope, climbing gear? How's everyone else fare?
I was gonna say, I think Mike's been cheating and watching my streams because he put pythons out there first. So,
I love a python.
I always take pythons, so I want those.
Okay. All right. How many pythons would you like?
Well, how many can I get? I don't have any rope, so I would like pythons and rope.
Okay. All right. He will say for a lovely coil of silk rope and 10 pythons would be a bag of coins.
Well, I have
a bag of coins I will pull out and deposit for that. Having pittance and rope, I'm assuming you will let me climb whatever you establish for us. So,
of course.
Hand over the bag of coins.
Okay. Yes.
10 pythons.
He hands you 10 pythons and a 50-foot coil of silk rope.
Sure, that won't cause any problems.
Yeah. There's an
Nice
E
and
on the end of
lightweight.
silk. Yeah, so. Silke. Anyone else need anything from Marvelous Mercantile while you're here? Lucky is very happy to serve you. It says his name Stitch right there.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. He made a sale today. He's happy. So, thank you very much. Please come back. Well, you know.
I have your card. If we're still on the top floor in 2 weeks, we'll let you know.
Thank you. Good luck. It was nice meeting you. I hope you don't die.
We probably will.
Yeah. So, all right.
No,
Hasn't
guy.
stopped me before.
No one will die in my charge.
I like your optimism.
Because we're wicked cool. That's why. Have a good day, guy.
All right. All right. Anywhere else?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a problem, guys.
What?
Technically, our key is fake.
Well, you just need to get their key. Then you can leave this place.
No. That's
So
true.
And if they use their key, you ain't getting them anyway. So
that is the problem. If we pick up, we need something to get out with, and we can't use their key to get out because we need their key to turn in at the end of this.
So basically what you understand, and this is the rumors that you've heard about the top level, is, like I said, the top level is the only one that has a staircase. Somewhere in the
So
top
we would
level,
need it to get back out.
yeah, you won't need a key to get back out. But if they reach the gateway on the top level that will lead down further into the tower and use their
Then we have
key, then you have a problem. So, because their key, if it follows suit as it's supposed to, it will vanish after they use it. So they must have some other means of getting out, or they're just planning on going through the tower until they find another key and hope they survive. So, which a lot of people do.
One more note before we head in there and they can potentially hear us. I don't know how big the space is on the other side.
Mhm.
My goodness, that woman scared me. Do we have a plan? Do we have any sort of idea as to what we're going to do to try and jump them?
Yes.
Or are we just going to make it up as we go?
Well, hopefully our plan should involve not dying, or in your case, not dying again.
It's a good
I
plan.
don't want
All right.
anyone dying. Yeah, good
It's
plan.
It's a good plan. I like it.
Cause
So make-
chaos.
Oh, that's
Make
a
it a-
better plan. I like that.
Make it up as you go along. That's the adventure motto. So, all right. When you head into the observatory, you see mostly the observatory has been set up as it's been fortified. It was probably a lovely building in the time of Crace and Ren, but now this is where the guards try to make sure that nothing gets out. There is a large iron portcullis that you have to go through to get into the observatory. Inside, you see they have ballista set up, which are pointed towards where the stairs are that descend down into the tower. You see there are many guards stationed here, all at the ready, all look very vigilant. Halberds, swords, crossbows, all ready for action at any moment. There is one guard by the plume on his helmet. You would guess he is probably the captain, who walks over to you. You're the next group of Delvas, correct?
Indeed, we are.
All right.
Yep.
I think we're right about the time. He kind of looks down at a little pocket watch. Yes, I think we should be good as far as bringing you into the tower. My only word of advice to you is be careful of those guys. Good God. If the patrons were here, I think they would be a little worried about those fellows.
Yeah, they're pretty pompous.
I would steer clear of them, but I wish you the best of luck. If you need to get out, just get back to the gate that leads into the lower level and ring the bell, and someone will come and we will let you up here. Don't make sure that if anything is following you, to alert us so we can be prepared to deal with it. So I do wish you the best of luck. I hope your odds are better than most. If you follow me, if you
Indeed.
follow him, he takes you down a set of really nice looking stone stairs. And at the bottom, there is a very heavy gate. Banded metal, heavy oak, well built. There is a large bar across it, which is also secured with a lock. And from underneath his tabard, he pulls out a big key, puts it in the lock. He and two other guards slide the bar across. And the two guards who were helping him immediately drop back, raise crossbows. And the guard captain, pulls on one side of the double doors, opens it up, and a musty old smell kind of comes out, except for you, Zalo, sorry. And he says, "You may enter."
I repeat my flourishy bow from before and stride confidently in.
Okay. All right. As soon as you are all through the door, you hear it grind shut. You can hear the bar sliding from the other side. You can hear the lock. You can
It's
see
okay, Leggy. We'll be fine.
There is, like you said, there is a large brass bell here with a. So apparently, if you need to escape, that's how you get out. And you see the hallways winding in front of you. So I'm a big advocate, and I think we talked a little about this when we discussed the game earlier, of the philosophy of gaming of you keep going until something interesting happens. So, who would like to roll me a d20?
I'll roll one.
You got it?
Yeah. Woo. 6.
Okay. All right. So you go down a couple twisting corridors. You find a couple empty rooms. It looks like what this used to be was some kind of floor for entertaining guests. There's the remains of opulence here in places, torn, moldy tapestries, frescoes that have been chipped away or worn away with time, old bent metal goblets. So at one time, there's still some chandeliers in some rooms that you pass by, and they're all lit with magical lanterns, basically, the perpetual lights. And when you turn a corner, you see ahead of you several small creatures, large pointed ears, beady little black eyes, inside of a room, and they seem to be scavenging through what is left of old furniture, various piles of garbage. Goblins. As of yet, they do not notice you. There is 3 of them standing there.
I have a question. Does Mage's cloak in any way make any sort of sound or glow or alerting my presence type of?
You have to chant to cast.
Okay, I will not do that then.
Okay.
It's just goblins. We can take them.
I will start swinging my sling. Be
Okay.
like, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to grant you all initiative this turn. So you can act first before the goblins do.
Now,
So who would like to go first?
well, I was gonna ask, am I for real a skeleton too, or were we just joking about that? I know we talked about it Monday.
No.
But
I think we actually made you because the picture you showed me.
yeah,
after we were
okay, so
discussing,
just regular.
You
Wow.
were literally a buff, humanoid squirrel barbarian.
I am Conan Squirrel.
You are Conan Squirrel. You even have that weird haircut too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
so yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump in there and take a swing.
Okay.
So that would be D20 and a D6 because strengths, but it all stacks, right? Because I have the weapon
Yes.
group too. Okay, so that
Right.
would go up.
So you're proficient with your great axe. So you have the weapon group for it. So you would go up to a D8.
Yeah. Okay. Heck yeah. Let's do that. Let's see. D20. That looks like a D8. A 14.
Nice. Okay. So at the last second, as you're barreling down, the skittering of your claws on the stone, the goblins all turn around, and just in time to hear you screaming, and you swing your axe, and you bisect one of the goblins completely. And you know goblins are creatures called Murkborn. They are born from the Murk fog and born from nightmares. So as soon as your axe cleaves down the middle of it, you see for a moment the look of surprise is kind of still on its face as it slowly parts and then evaporates into a cloud of purplish smoke, its little blade dropping to the ground. So, one goblin down.
And
I did my
I'm
part.
gonna let go of my sling that I was spinning.
Okay.
See if I
So-
can hit another one.
Agility roll. And if you are trained in the basic weapon group, you can bump that up a step.
9.
The stone goes wide over one goblin's head as it kind of ducks down and its little ears flap.
Legs, hold still.
Next.
For the Valorous, I will run up, take my battle axe, and go try to chop at one of these guys.
Okay. So that's a you're trained in axe. So it's a D20 plus your strength, and then bump it up a die step.
So D20 plus 6, or 1D6, I should say. D20 and... Nope. I didn't mean to do that other...
That's okay. Well, you rolled. Yeah, you would have
Yeah.
rolled.
Probably a 2.
Yeah, roll again.
D20. Here we are.
Oh, nice. Okay. And again, you level that axe right at one of the other goblins' neck, and you briefly see its head go boop, before everything poofs into a cloud of smoke.
How many are left at this point?
There's a single goblin left, and he is not looking very enthusiastic about his chances right now.
In that case, I'm going to level a finger and shoot a magic dart at him. Now, you said all of my magic is logic. This one specifies ego. Is it ego or is it logic?
It should be logic. That was an error.
Perfect.
That was
I just
a
wanted to make
error
sure.
for the person writing on the character sheet. So
I will happily take the higher die.
Yeah.
And I miss him entirely with a 5.
Okay. Yeah, same,
Your finger
same thing
falls
like
off.
Flintstone. Yeah, you actually shoot your finger at him. It's really weird. No, the bolt goes wide and just goes over him. The goblin. Well, let's see. The goblin has a crazed squirrel with a giant axe and a slightly less crazed dwarf with a smaller axe but still sharp. He is going to decide that discretion is a better part of valor and run. So his little tiny legs go scampering down the hallway, and he's starting to go at the top of his lungs. So, who would like to go next?
Can I throw a hatchet at him as he's running? Just
You may definitely throw a hatchet at him while he's running.
all right. That'd be the same
That is-
roll, right?
Yeah, because I think your agility and your strength are the same, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Be jelly, but that is the same, yeah, and it falls under the
so-
weapon group. So
Yep.
here we go
Same
again.
roll. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
19.
Okay. All right. So you sink your hatchet into his back, and he flies forward a few feet before again, smoke, your hatchet clatters down to the ground where he was. All right. That one, also you heard the tinkle of something else scattering around the floor.
Ooh.
He peed. No, wait, no, not that kind of tinkle.
Well, I will retrieve my hatchet before I forget.
When you retrieve your hatchet, you see that he must have found 3 single coins
Ooh.
that in his scavenging at some point. So
I can
They're
put that
yours
with
each.
my 2 coins. Now I have more than my 2 cents. I'm getting smarter
you
by
go.
the day.
nice. So okay. All right. So do you continue onward?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So I need someone else to roll me a d20.
I've been rolling. Oh,
I will.
All right, we got a 12 this time. Okay. All right. You find a door at the end of the hall, and there is sound coming from the other side of it. You could definitely hear some kind of ruckus going on.
I will try to be as quiet as possible.
Mhm.
Get close to the door and try to listen at the door.
Make an ego roll.
D4. Boop. And here we are.
8. You can hear the vague racket behind there, but you can't tell exactly what it is. The door is too thick. I mean, it looks like everything like on this level was made very well. So it's just something, some kind of like clanging or banging, or you can't tell exactly what it is.
All right. I look at the rest of my party and I kind of just put my hands up in the air like,
Well, it sounds like they might be distracted. Do we want to try to open the door and quietly step into the room, see if we go unnoticed, get an idea of what's happening, and or step into a fight and get involved? Anyone have a better idea?
Say we kick the door down and just get involved.
Do it noisy. That works too.
You got a
I mean, none of
spell
us
you
really
want to do
buy it.
first?
Yeah, before we kick the door, and I'm going to cast Mage Cloak on myself if I can. Let me.
Yes, you can. That's
Hope
a good
that
idea.
I roll high enough for that to work. Maybe 11.
Yeah, you're good enough.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna put a map out for this one because this one's a little more involved. I gotta add.
Image unavailable.
Oh, no.
Did you
We've
not
entered
see-
forbidden territory.
Can you not see it?
No, it
No.
We can
says
see
image
red that says
unavailable.
unavailable.
Oh, okay. Then maybe we won't
Says-
be using a map for this one.
Dungeon room image may have been deleted.
It was not, but okay. All right, we'll try a different room then.
Forbidden secrets.
Yeah. So hold on one second. My apologies. Let's switch over here. Can you
There
see
we
that
go.
work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, that works too. All right. Let me add a few things here real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm
I
gonna add
see
some-
my squirrel.
Just so everybody knows, February 2nd, I have a backer kit that's launching.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, plug yourself,
Portion
man.
of it.
You have one or Wes has one?
I do. Well, technically, it's both of us, but
Oh.
I'm the one. I'm the one launching it. and doing it.
Oh, I thought this was all Wes's thing.
It's
So-
Wes's adventure, but I'm producing it.
Okay, it's the
Care to give us a
Orson-
little more information than just that something is happening?
Yeah, it's a sci-fi horror event, space adventure where you go into a space station that hasn't really been communicating well, and there's something going on that is going to lead to an interesting twist at the end.
I played it
Marvelous.
once. It's super fun.
It's
Every-
very good.
Your the one shot you ran, Meredith, reminded me a good bit
Sounds
of
very
it.
similar. Yeah.
It was pretty good though.
It's always good when you have something floating in space that is no longer communicating properly.
Yeah.
Very nice. When are you launching?
February 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Nice.
10 a.m. Pacific. Nice.
Yeah, backer kit is California, so they do. It's for Zenetopia, so it's part of the Zenetopia.
Nice.
I was gonna say you could probably write a blurb for Meredith's one shot, and then that one shot you're launching, and it would describe both of them, but they both play very different.
Very different. Right?
Yeah, I would imagine we went in entirely different directions.
And it's going to be for Index Card RPG, Easy D6, and Ironbound. And then if we make our stretch goals, Dark Space and Cipher.
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness. I just looked back. I hadn't been watching.
Oh yeah, you should ever watch.
Our map just got interesting.
Okay. So when you open the door, you see beyond there is a massive kitchen. Probably in the heyday of the tower, if this was the floor for entertaining large parties and great big groups of guests, this was where every meal was made. And since Grayson Wren was the archmage of immense power, everything in here was designed to do all the cooking itself. So even now, all these years later, there are pots flying around in the air. There are knives cutting up carrots on a cutting board. There is phantom spoons stirring large kettles of soup. And enjoying all of this wonderful perpetual food is another group of goblins. Their little distended bellies very full, but it doesn't seem to stop them from eating more. And towards the back of the room, an ogre, a massive, huge ogre that is currently enjoying what looks to be an entire roasted half of a cow. And when he looks up from that and he sees all of you at the doorway, he kind of cocks his head a little bit and goes, "Huh, fresh meat." So that would be initiative. So to make an initiative roll, everybody needs to make an agility roll.
Very good. Let's see. How do I?
17 with no modifiers.
Nice.
Finally rolled well.
24.
Oh, God. Good God.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
3.
3.
Dwarf
Okay.
bringing up the rear.
Did you roll, Timmer?
yeah, I got 12.
12. Okay. All right. So basically it is Scrat, Zalos, them, and then it's Timmer and then Sander.
We have them surrounded. Excellent.
Yes. So Scrat, you can move where you would like and cut into whoever you would like.
Yes. Well, being the squirrel that I am, that charges into the danger instead of away from it, is it within range to like run up, hit these how do I, there we go, hit these crates, like spring off the crates towards the big ogre, take a flying leap at him?
Probably. Actually, well, no, you have leaper, so yes. Technic. Oh no, you have climb. I give you climb. No, you could do your whole action to do that if you want, but you're not going to get to attack him.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go this way then.
Okay.
Start hacking through the little guys.
Okay.
Let me
Hackety hack.
get my dice here. 21.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely cleave through this goblin before he can even raise up any kind of defense or counterattack. And he's gone.
Oof.
Zalos.
I think I'm going to just stay where I am and shoot another magical dart. I'm going to aim for, oops, where's my pointer? There's my pointer. This guy.
Okay. Shoot away.
10.
Actually, only because these goblins are so corpulent with all the food they've been eating, that actually does hit.
Yes, they're slow.
They are not at their best right now. So you blast a magic dart into him and he goes poof. Okay.
And I'm then going to just back up and lean against the wall here nonchalantly.
Well, this is you.
Ah. Back up against
there
the
you go.
wall nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly. Roll to nonchalant. Oh, wait, no.
That's the
Okay.
ego, right?
Yes. All right. So, Scrat. These 3 goblins, seeing you crazily try to wield that giant axe and slashing one of their companions to bits, they all charge at you. And they are all trying to push you back into the stove, which is back here.
Ah.
So they're going to all team up against you. So you need to make a strength roll to avoid being shoved into the red hot stove.
Okay, now does it have to be strength, or can like the vocation thing here for jumping and running and climbing, can that?
Yes. If you'd like to use, what would you like to do?
Basically, be a squirrel, and just kind of go under
Leap
them
over
and
them?
in between them and woo, bob and weave, and instead of
Then you can
like
make- you can make-
resisting.
Yeah, that works for me. You can make an agility roll with your athlete.
Okay,
adding to it.
so that would be up to a D8. Then.
Mhm.
Bob and weave,
Good.
17.
Yep. You basically bob and weave through them, and they they don't hit the stove themselves, but yeah, you avoid their attack completely. So
Very cool, very cool.
all right. Timmer, since you're right in front of this guy, he runs over here and he grabs a frying pan and he flings it at you. So would you like not to be hit? You could be hit.
Yeah, I'd like to try to dodge.
All right, so make a defense roll.
I'm down.
Unfortunately, the frying pan smacks you square in the shoulder. You take 1 life point of damage. It does not knock you off of legs, but it definitely
Since
hurts.
I'm standing right behind him there, I have an ability called Arrow Shield that costs a mana that I'm assuming is something I can do as a reaction because
It
if
is.
you are an adjacent adventurer is hit by a ranged attack, I make a roll against the combat value to deflect. If I make it by 5 or more, I throw it back at him.
Yes, you can. So hold off on that damage because you might not have to worry about it.
Does 12 do it?
12, actually, it does not fling it back at him, but
But it stops it.
so actually, let's retcon it a little bit, Timmer. As you are standing there and you see the frying pan coming straight towards you, out of nowhere, it just kind of goes whoom and flies off to the left as you hear Zalos behind you chanting. Well done. Okay. The ogre. The ogre is going to grab this big box of what looks like croissants. It's a giant crate of croissants because
Not the
croissants come in
croissants.
crate form, right? And it lumbers forward a few steps and flings the crate of croissants at you two.
Death
So
by
it
butter. Oh
will
no.
potentially hit both of you. The carbohydrates alone are lethal. So you will need to, unless you can think of another option, you will need to make agility rolls to
Question for the
dodge it.
DM.
You have a question for the DM. So
How do you recover mana points?
you rest.
Okay.
Mhm.
When you rest, you can recover mana.
In that case, I'm going to cast Shield of Stone.
Excellent. Okay. So
That would be a D6 plus my D20. That wouldn't be considered natural, right?
the crate,
No, the casting Shield of Stone.
yeah, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, it's just most casting rules don't have any modifiers to them, so you're just rolling against
15.
15. That will do it. Okay.
Is that enough that I can dive behind it as well, or do I still need to make a separate agility roll?
Let me see. You have to apologize with me. I've been layouting the book, so I have not remember what
If you
No worries.
succeed in conjuring the barrier stone between you and the attacker, that absorbs heart damage. If the attack does more than a heart damage, you take any of that remains. So I could
then
still take.
you are fine actually.
Okay.
And because he threw the shield up, it blocks the entire crate. It just shatters against it. It shatters the shield too, but it absolutely protects both of you. So well done.
Croissants
Our
everywhere.
defense is working
know.
well.
The
I need
croissant
that
is working
that
really-
Jimmy Neutron clip. Are you gonna finish that croissant?
All right. So that will take care of the attacks of the monsters. So it is back to, I think, yes. Sander, I think you were next.
Yep.
Or no, I'm sorry. It was
Oh.
Timmer.
Timmer.
Next.
Timmer,
Timmer's
yeah.
next. Timmer
all right. So I can move and attack, right? You said
yes.
I will move here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and do move earth
Mhm.
and spray loose stone and gravel against these two because they're both within 10 feet.
Make casting roll.
D20 and a D6. That sucks. Can I use my determination? I can use that to re-roll the D20, right?
You absolutely can.
You can
The
re-roll the
rest
d20 or force the max on the modifier, right?
Well, the modifier's already max, so
Oh,
Yeah,
was
so
it?
so 6 plus whatever this is.
No. Okay, that does not well, yeah, that doesn't cost you mana anyway, but no. You basically you try to pull up some of the stone and spray it at them. Unfortunately, the construction in this room seems to be too good, so it just kind of tinkles a little bit of gravel at them, which the ogre just kind of looks down the gravel and then looks at you. So, all right, Sandir.
Seeing that one of my companions is very much in trouble, and I can't have that because they are really close to a giant ogre. That's weird. I'm going to run. As I run, putting myself in front of Timur. For the valorous guy. And I'm going to take my axe and axe the ogre a question.
Okay.
So that would... Oh, wait, nope. Oh. D20 plus that would be strength.
Strength. Yep, and then plus 1 step because you are trained with your axe.
So D6. Here we are. Boop.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
So you ask the ogre a very good question. He's still up, but he is hurt. He is really hurt actually, and he's not happy about that.
And I will. I think that was my whole movement.
That was.
Yep. So
Now you're yeah. Well done. All right. So we will swing back up to Scrat.
Yeah. All right. Just for cool points, can I jump, drop kick a goblin into the stove?
Absolutely.
I figured as much. All right. Now that would be, there's a d20. Now that would be...
Probably a strength roll.
Yeah, but that would be fine. Never mind. 23.
Oh, okay.
Break his back on the way in.
Yeah, you go flying in and kick this one right into the stove, and he just bursts into flame and then just bursts into a cloud of smoke. Okay.
Perfect.
Well done. All right, Zalos.
I am going to focus on this guy here and see if I can take him out with a dart.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Maybe 12.
That's
If
gonna
he's
hit.
still moving slow.
Nope, he's moving slow, and you catch him square in the chest, and he pops like a little bag of purple murk. All right. All right. So this goblin here is going to try to get you, Timur. He grabs a meat cleaver off of the butcher's block there and comes swinging at you while screaming in an incoherent goblin language.
Try to dodge him.
And you do. Yeah, you manage to swerve out of the way, and the axe catches nothing but air. Okay, Sandir, the ogre, not being very happy about that, brings both of his huge fists down, and they will potentially connect with your head. So, if you'd like to avoid that, make a defense roll.
Don't have to.
As I do, I am going to use divine protection. I'm gonna utter a small. I'm gonna just say, "The Valorous, protect me."
Hmm.
And I think it's a. Boop, boop.
The Valorous, unfortunately, did not protect you. All right. That is 2 life points of damage from the power of the ogre.
Ouch.
Yeah, ogre's hurt. All right. And this last goblin, and you, Scrat, he is going to come up here to try to put you in between him and the skeleton that keeps throwing magic death at people. And he is going to try to bite you in the knee.
My knee.
If you'd like not to be knee bitten, then
Yeah.
make a defense roll.
This is the first one I've had to do. Last one I was bobbing and weaving because they were trying to push me. So that's still just strength, or
I think it's a D6.
oh, that's
for
a
you.
defense armor. Okay, yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm there. I already got my dice in the tree. Oh god, it's a 9.
Oh, your knee has been bitten, and now you've got
Dang.
a goblin fangs stuck in your leg. So
That's
that's
the worst.
1 life point of damage. Yeah. All right. So that would be
My turn.
Timmer.
How do you do call shots?
Tell me what you're.
Because
tell me what you're trying
I
to do.
want to take my sling and I want to sling a rock in the guy's eye.
Which one?
The
The goblin or
ogre.
the ogre? The ogre.
Ogre.
Okay. You just make an attack.
Just a regular attack. Okay.
Regular attack.
That steps up 1, so that's going to be a D6.
No. Your bullet hits him. He
You
just
know what?
does.
I'm going to use a determination.
Okay.
And make that a 14.
Then with a
Nice.
14, yes, it hits him square between the eyes, and he stumbles back a few steps, looking kind of confused. And then before he even hits the floor, he bursts into a very large cloud of purple smoke and falls. And something clatters to the floor when he disappears. So, Sander, there are 2 goblins left.
Sander is going to wince from the pain as he's just affected by 2 or he's hit twice. He is going to attack the goblin right in front of him.
Okay.
And D6. Oh. And here we are. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a. You level that axe square into that goblin's chest, and he is gone. Scrat, you got a goblin attached to your knee.
Yeah. We're gonna do something about that. Let's see. 28. 22.
Oh yeah, you just bring your axe down in a nice little sweeping arc, and he is cut in half the other way, and you feel his teeth relax as they coalesce into a cloud of purple smoke. And they are
I
gone.
would like to beeline over to where I heard something clatter under the ogre, see if I can figure out what fell when he decoalesced.
It is a vial of red colored glowing liquid.
Similar to the health potions up above or different?
This one looks like a real one, not like the ones that you saw
Excellent.
in Marvelous Mercantile.
I hold it up. Right. I imagine someone needs this at this point. How's everyone feeling? Fleshy people, how is the bleeding?
I look down as I'm just covered in a river of blood, and I'm like, I've been better.
Are you sure?
I'll take the the health potion, and put in my pocket for now. Rules question? How does arrest like end of day scenario, like a once per day
No.
type of thing? Or
You can take a short rest at any time. It's about half an hour. During a short rest, you can choose to either recover 1 life point or 1 mana point. You can't do both.
Fair warning, we are trying to get to those guys before they go into the gate.
Yes. I will also
Okay.
say fair warning as behind the scenes, because this is an adventure. You'll get to the guys before they get to the gate.
all right.
It'd be depressing unless you sit down in the gate. Let's just take an 8-hour sleep. Then no, you're not going.
So if we take a rest, I am going to be the worst cleric in the world and heal myself. Cast Mending Right.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna gain the additional health
Okay.
or
Nice.
life point.
You're back to full.
So
All right,
Dave's
you-
down 2 hit points, isn't he?
Nope.
Oh no.
I don't think did you even get hit? I don't think you did.
Nope.
'Cause you
I bounced the
dodged-
frying pan back, so
And then
I
I
know
shield. I used the shield.
Was it Neil
Yeah,
that
no,
took the
they-
2 hit?
Yeah.
Neil,
Oh,
Neil
I
got,
thought
Neil
that
got
was-
smooshed.
Okay, I
He-
thought that was
He
Dave.
got a good
Famous
smooshing by
push.
the ogre. So
And I'm gonna
All
go
right.
ahead and take the mana point I spent back if we're
Me
resting.
too.
perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
so did you say we were resting? So
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I got one I need to heal too. Bloop. There.
All right. So at that point, because we are playing the abbreviated adventure, congratulations, you are now 2nd level.
Ah,
Ooh,
wow.
Hey,
means I get another mana point.
You do.
me too.
And Scrat, you get another
Points,
life
life
point.
points at all? Ah, that's it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
get another
Warriors
life point.
gain. You get another life point. You're at 4 now.
Ooh.
Nice.
So- And you
Awesome.
have access to new traits that you will
Yeah.
gain at 2nd level. So make note of those. All right. So you take some time, recover. The floating cutlery and cookware keeps trying to serve you food. So if you wish, it'll give you some lovely coq au vin and a very nice steak.
Does it
And,
sing? Does it dance?
there is kind of like I'm not going to make any kind of Disney reference because we don't want to get anyone demonetized. So we'll just say,
That we won't eat any of the gray stuff, even though it's delicious.
yes. If only the apprentice of a sorcerer was here, then we would know what music would be playing in the background. So, yeah. So after there, you head back out into the depths, and I need somebody to roll me a
Skill.
d20.
I'll roll it. While we wait for Neil to come back.
Okay.
Ooh,
14.
nice.
Okay.
Guys, we gotta be more careful. I don't want to get anyone hurt.
We're never
Especially me,
careful.
but all of you, of course.
As long as you're okay with us hurting everyone else, I'm all right with that.
All right. So you keep marching on, and you see a room. It looks
That's perfectly fine. All the goblins need to be hurt, but I don't want you guys hurt. I like you guys. Ah, I'm losing my accent.
you guys have killed stuff together, so now you're friends. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you see a room ahead, and the door for this room has long gone. You can still see the remains of the frame and some of the hinges sticking out of it. And the strangest thing is when you get closer, you hear a deep, deep sobbing.
We're totally in another stream.
Hmm?
What do you think?
We had I can't there.
Does Neil not hear or see us anymore?
I don't think he does.
Hi,
Oh
Neil.
no.
Yeah, see, I'm like he's talking, but I can't hear him.
Try refreshing Neil.
Well, he can't hear you, so.
Just me? Can he hear you guys?
He can't hear any of us.
No, he
Oh.
crapped out, but like he's still coming through for the rest of us. I was wondering why he just
Technology is
started.
such a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
It's not like Neil to interrupt like that.
Oh, yeah, he's still in our stream.
Yeah. No, it's just what happens
Yeah,
sometimes.
they
The
froze.
people in the call will lose it.
I don't know where you are.
Can he-
Refresh.
Mhm.
There you go.
Hello?
Oh,
Nope.
he's refreshing.
Refreshing is good.
Usually
up.
fixes the problem.
Any comments so far?
It's pretty
You had-
sweet.
You had
Yeah.
first two battles.
Yeah.
Are you
You
back,
back
Neil?
with us, Neil?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Neil.
I see you,
Neil.
You see us? That's good. Can you hear
Progress.
us?
but don't hear you.
Oh, that's not good. Luckily, we can all hear each other, so it's not a question of thinking that we all might be muted.
Yeah.
We're doing another refresh. Neil.
Neil.
Yeah, hurry up.
Boy, I
Neil.
really need to remember that I
Make
have
the
the
bed.
determination. I've got the 3 determination points. Oh,
Yeah.
that was what I wanted to ask since we have a question moment here. I have that because I follow the seeker, when I learn a new piece of information, I gain a determination.
Yes.
Do I have to have spent one to gain one? Is there a cap of max determination?
3 is always your max determination. So
Excellent.
don't be
So then,
afraid
as
to
a
spend.
hypothetical,
Mhm.
if I had spent one before talking to the lady when I learned what kind of magic she did, would that have counted as information?
Yes.
Marvelous. Thank you.
Yes. The whole point of determination to me is if anyone's played Savage Worlds, you know, one of the big things Savage Worlds has the whole mechanic of bennies, and the idea of bennies is that you're supposed to do heroic, ridiculous stuff, make the group laugh, have fun, to keep the bennies flowing, so that people will take risks and do things. And determination is kind of the same thing. It's like you know how to get it back, so you have to kind of play your character.
I'm going to suggest
Nice.
something, and it's not something you have to take. It's just
Mhm.
a thought
Nope, that's what
that
we're
came
playing
to me. Have you thought about adding flaws so that people can play to their flaws to get determination?
That's actually what your drive can be.
Okay.
That's one of the options for
Can
your
you guys
drive.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
Can you hear
us?
us this time?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that doesn't
say
sound
no.
promising.
Doesn't sound like it.
All right, I think we're gonna have to jump over to Discord. So
We can do that.
yeah, unfortunate. That's funny because he's still coming through the stream. All right,
I know. I don't understand.
it's weird. Maybe his internet hicked up or something. Anyway, yeah, y'all can bounce out a video and I'll start the Discord call.
That's good.
Okay.
See you there.
See you over there, everybody.
Let me close this. Ah, it's all dark. Let's see. Start call. That's the wrong camera. All right. I bet you it used the wrong mic.
It did.
It did.
Hello?
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. That should sound
Yeah.
better for y'all. All right.
Okay.
Everybody present.
All right. Can we all hear it? We're here.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Neil.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay. All right. So, you heard where you might not have heard this, Neil, but you got to an entrance of a room. The door had been ripped off the hinges a long time ago, and somewhere in the room you hear a loud sobbing.
Who wants to deal with that?
I
fix up the robe of my cloak. Oh, if you'd rather.
I think I got this. I you know, I think I can try to calm them down.
Okay.
I'm a good
Are we
diplomat and
live?
all. You see.
Are you all set, Scrat?
Yeah, I'm working on stuff. I mean, but we are live, so keep going. They can hear us.
Okay.
There's
They
just
can
no
hear us.
videos on there yet.
So I am gonna uh walk up to them or walk up and please don't cry. The no, there's no reason to have that frown. Turn that frown upside down.
Okay.
Guy.
When you walk into the room, you see there is smashed furniture everywhere. Big dents in the wall from something heavy hitting them. Scattered bones of. And actually, the thing that you see almost immediately, aside from the other more obvious thing I'll get to, is several of those green mercenaries, the younger ones, or at least what's left of them, kind of laid quite dead on the floor. And near them, just kind of absentmindedly picking at a pile of bones, is an ogre. And you can see there are just big crocodile tears on his face. And as soon as you walk in and start talking, he startles and he picks up his club and, oh, another one. Why?
I
What you want, little man?
I don't want anything. I'm wondering why you're crying.
Why you care what I cry? Everybody come try stab me.
I
Why
don't
you
want to
care?
trust step because I see someone sad and I want to turn that frown upside down. That's what the Valors would want me to do, and that's what I want to do.
Wait, you gonna pick me up by my feet to make my frown into smile? You don't look big
Uh,
enough to pick me up by my feet.
no. For you to, just smile.
He tries to smile and it's very frightening. The big sharp teeth and um oh well you just leave me alone. Be not good ogre. That's
Why
why
aren't you
no
a good ogre?
me not like the taste of man flesh.
Oh,
Me think it
well,
tastes too gamey, and other ogres make fun of me.
well, I guess there's other things you can have besides man flesh.
Elf flesh?
Mm,
Or
that's probably
flesh?
also no, not my flesh. My flesh would probably taste like rocks and dirts.
I've
Dirt,
eaten rocks
like
and dirts before.
it's not good.
It
Maybe
depends on how you
maybe
make it.
maybe I don't know. Throwing something out, maybe like a cow. A cow would work.
Ooh, you ever smell cow? You don't eat cow. They stink.
They do stink.
But
I
me
don't
not want
know
to
why we.
hurt people, but they keep coming at me and me keep having to hurt them. Me
Oh
want to
yeah, we.
just sit under the tree, the sunlight dappling through the leaves, read the verse and rhyme of poetry. Me not want to crush people. But
Oh,
How
can
about
we?
apples?
Oh,
As I step forward with my boar. Do you like apples?
like apples.
Would an apple make you happy?
Poetry make me happy.
I got something for you.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my ability for my
Mhm.
ancestry
Okay.
where I roll uh an ego to find if I have a useful and mundane object.
Okay.
I'd like to see if I have a book of poetry.
Excellent.
can I cast a guiding prayer.
Yeah.
What's guiding prayer do?
As a major action, say a quick prayer to grant an adventurer you touch a single reroll on the mod die for a roll within the next minute. They can choose the higher result if the mod die is positive or the lowest if it is negative.
Nice. Okay. Go ahead. You make.
That would be a 20.
Oh, you not only find a book of poetry, you find the best book of poetry ever written by a traveling troubadour.
I will pull out the book of poetry and hand it to him.
His name was Know It, almost as if it was foretold that he would be a poet. And he. You understand me functionally illiterate.
Okay.
Can you read
I
poem
will
to me?
I will read the poem to him.
Okay. All right. Make a charm roll.
Okay. See here.
I'm also going.
Is a D4.
And you can, and actually, because Sander did cast that spell, I forget you have that, so you can also re-roll if you need to.
I think I will re-roll this one. There we go. 4. So,
Perfect. That's good enough.
14,
All right.
13.
You bring tears to his eyes, but they're happy tears. And he just kind of plops himself down next to you as you read. He nods along.
You might try art. It doesn't require literature. And
It's a
you can
good
be just
idea.
as poetic.
Me could paint walls in blood of these guys whom me kill smash earlier.
You could.
A still life, perhaps.
Yeah. Maybe of
But-
an apple.
Ooh, I like the idea of apple. You good friend, small man who ride pig.
Mm.
Me help you.
Okay. How
Me
can you
live
help
here for
us?
a while, so me can tell you things about this place.
Okay.
Are you here?
We are chasing an adventuring group that is moving through these tunnels. They are wearing very shiny armor.
You mean like these guys me smash crush?
Oh yeah. Did they have like a small little like object with them wrapped in cloth?
Me no, they just jerks. They
Do you
no
mind
talk
if
to
I
me.
look? They are pompous assholes, yes.
Yeah, you can look, but me know where they go. They go to gate room.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you how to get to gate room. There's a secret
We
way.
awesome. That would be wonderful.
Okay. Be help friend. Be like pig.
W-
And he kind of nuzzles at legs with a big
Pigs
meaty
is
finger.
legs.
Pigs' legs?
That is his name. Legs.
Oh, hi legs. Me like you legs.
Because I use them for legs and I kind of wiggle my nubs.
Oh. You hope ogre not do that to you.
No, no. This was a boating accident.
Oh, you never gone boating. Oh,
I will
here.
never go boating again.
He walks over to one of the walls and he knocks on it as gently as an ogre can knock. A couple of stones fall loose from his knocking, but you see the wall slides aside and you see a passage. There. That quick way to go gate room. You might even make it before jerk guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What was your name?
Monk.
Monk?
Monk.
Okay. Monk.
Brother Monk. He thunk. Also lunk.
That
You know,
makes
have
sense.
mother, because me born from dreams and nightmares. So
That makes sense. I will slowly
Monk, you
tap
have
him
been a
on the
very
shoulder.
good friend. Before we go, I have one more question for you.
Mhm.
This gate room, do you know what's in there besides the gate? Is there anything we should know about that room?
No, just gate. Maybe jerks. Jerks may be there, but me think not.
Okay.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome. Back, read poetry to Thunk anytime.
I will.
He work on painting. He dabs a finger into one of the remains of one of the mercenaries and starts.
Question. Does
Mhm.
that support my maintain balance in all things?
It does. So welcome back, determination. Okay, there is a secret passage.
Excellent. Shall we go?
I think so.
Okay,
I pull out a torch. Do we need these? Is it dark inside?
it's really not been dark anywhere in here. Like there's some kind of
Excellent.
magical glow to all the stone. So
It
All
is
right.
what it is. Let's go.
it is. All right. So let us when you go through the passage and reach the other side, you see that the door on the other side there's an obvious catch. And when you hit it, it opens another sliding wall just like the one you came through. And just as Thunk promised, there is a very small in comparison to the 20-foot tall arch that you came through to get in here, but very similar arch in this room. There's nothing going on it. It's just like the giant arch that you came through to get up to the top of the tower. But you can see there is a slot for a gate key, and what you don't see are any mercenaries. So if Thunk was correct, you managed to get here before they did. So take a
Oh, we've
moment.
had a marvelous idea.
You think about your marvelous days and discuss them. My computer has just warned me that apparently, despite what the battery life said at the original, that the battery life is draining a bit. So I'm going to go get a power cord real quick so we don't have a technical issue, and I will be right back. So plan amongst yourselves.
Ooh, we get to have secret planning time. Excellent.
Yeah.
Secret planning
My very
time.
first thought upon entering the room is I have an ability called Phantom Image that I can make a 12-foot cube illusion. I can make the gate disappear.
Oh.
They don't
Okay.
necessarily know where in the room it is if they haven't been here before.
I could also, once they get into the room, entangle them.
I can basically just tell you, but let's hope I don't need to heal you. But I'm here in case you do.
Excellent. So I'm going to hide myself behind the gate or next to the gate so that I am within my spell zone. I think. If I'm able to be behind the gate, we'll see when he comes back if it's against the wall or not. It would be against the wall, most likely, so I'd probably be in front of the gate. Somewhere in that cube.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, maneuver yourselves. Tell me your plans. Tell me your darkest secrets.
Are there any boxes or objects we can hide behind?
No, but you just leave a room full of debris. So if you think you have time, you can run back and grab a couple things if you want some cover or some other things in here.
Oh, yeah, I would probably say, I'll grab a box and, put it over to the side that probably near the probably near the door.
You go right ahead and you take that box and you put it wherever you want to.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
And then we can hide behind it.
Ah, excellent.
Why would we want to be right there?
No.
That's a better spot.
Well, that kind of puts us in the open. So maybe. So we're kind of like right here.
I have
In
a
the box.
technical question. Oh, sorry.
I can lunge at them right as they come in. That way they're not looking at you.
You might want to wait until I entangle them.
Wait until what?
Did you have a question?
I
So-
entangle them.
Can I have multiple magical effects ongoing?
As long as usually it'll tell you a duration for each spell. So I would consider, if you have something that maybe lasts the encounter, you can cast it before the encounter. So it would still be ongoing for a while, long enough that it'll last until these guys get here.
And am I allowed to be inside my own phantom image? Because it says
Yes.
if other people touch it, it disappears. Excellent. So
Yes.
I'm going to stand either. Is the gate against the wall or is it a square out?
No, it's not against the wall. It's kind of freestanding in that area. So like
So I'm going to be
where I
standing
have it
right
here,
behind it.
yeah, it would technically bisect like these two squares, like right here. So
I'm going to crawl between the wall and the gate, and I'm going to, when we think they're getting close, cast my shield upon myself, and then my illusion upon the gate and myself to just not be in the room. Just make the wall.
okay. All right. So you all positioned where you need to be.
Yep.
And Dallas, you're hiding behind an illusion of the gate,
Yes.
and you two are
No,
hiding.
there's no
behind...
gate. The illusion is
Oh,
the gate's not in this room.
okay. Oh, okay. All right. So there's no gate at all.
Yeah, they just wrong room. It's not this one.
Okay.
See what they do.
Okay. So you give it a few minutes, and then the door, because they're proper door kicking mercenaries, is kicked open. And looking a little bit worse the wear, you see the orc, the dwarf, and the sorceress step through. And out of the original 12 mercenary soldiers are with them, a single mercenary soldier he has that 1,000-yard stare in his eyes. So whatever they encountered in here,
As soon as they step through the door, I immediately want to cast entanglement.
So this is gonna be a situation where you guys do need to see who actually is hiding well enough to not be noticed, so they can react accordingly. Otherwise, you'll
What's
get
the
some
agility?
advantages.
Is it agility?
Well-
Yeah, it's agility.
As they're coming in, the idea was for me to get their attention so those two over there could stay better hidden. Does that do anything?
So
or-
what I would say is, yeah, because you can actually distract them. That's actually, it would be called a dramatic tactic. So you can distract them so their attention's on you. So
can I
that would
distract
be
them by hitting them?
You can do that too. Essentially, you're just gonna be like screaming and yelling and
Just-
as you barrel over there, just to draw their attention from everywhere else. So why don't we do that first? So basically, you need to make let's say an ego roll.
Ego? Do I have a big ego? I have a
got a little
D4's
ego.
worth of ego.
Yeah, some ego.
All right. Let's see. D20, D4.
Don't spare that determination because this would be the last encounter. So
I'm going to burn one on that D20 and roll it again because that was terrible.
it was terrible.
That's terrible.
Don't do what I
It was
did.
12 and
That's
a 4.
much better.
There we go.
Okay,
So that's
so
16.
the rest of you don't have to worry because when Scrat starts bellowing at the top of his squirrel lungs, he immediately draws all their attention to him.
Yeah.
So, Scrat, you're gonna be dealing with this as normal. The rest of you, if you choose, can act before them one time. You can take one major action
Absolutely.
before
Well-
you have to roll initiative. So
I want to cast entangle.
that'll be your major action. So you go do that. Oh yeah, you do.
21.
So
Actually,
I think if I'm correct, that means
it's
they are stuck.
if it's above 5, they are stuck, and their combat is severely impaired.
Okay.
Instead for the same duration for 1d4 rounds.
Okay.
It
So
is 3.
and that with that roll, you get all of them. So all right, so that's 15-foot radius ball of vines, and that will capture all of them. So they will be impaired for roll a d4, please.
I did 3.
Okay, so 3 turns they're going to be suffering from that. So well done. Okay, and let's see, Zalos and Xander, you will also have a surprise action.
Did I successfully put my shield up before they entered, or do I need to do that now?
Nope, it's up. You if you cast it
Excellent.
before they got here, you don't have to worry about your shield this time.
So then, I think I'm going to stay hidden this round.
All right, Xander, are you going to do anything on your surprise round?
I am. So once per encounter, you can spend holy strength, but that's 20 feet within me. So unfortunately, would that be an action, or is that something separate?
Casting a spell is a major action for that.
Well, no, holy strength. It's a
That's your ability.
yeah.
Does it say on there what it is? Usually it says is it a minor action, major action? If it doesn't, usually it's a major action.
Once per encounter with this no.
Okay, so yeah, it would be a major action to do that.
Okay.
You could do it.
So,
just
and it would only work if I had people 20 feet in front of me.
Yeah.
All right. I probably will, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I probably will then just I'll stay there.
Okay. Right. So you hold off on that action. All right. So roll initiative then, everybody. They're going to be severely impaired with their initiative, so
Whoops, I rolled too many dice. It's just the 4.
okay. All right.
21.
I forget. Was that the agility? I forgot already.
Agility check.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, 21. Okay. Timmer's buying for first here.
7.
That
Oh
was
no!
a
Wait,
D12.
I
that
still
is a
go before
D12.
me.
Unless that 7's better than what you actually roll. Oh, no, it's
22.
not.
Okay, that sounds a lot better.
All right. So as of right now, while they're still impaired, it's going to be Scrat, Timmer, Sandir, them, Dallas. That will
Perfect.
change when they're no
I
longer
couldn't have
impaired.
planned that better.
Once they're not, if they survive long enough to not be impaired, then it will be Scrat, Timmer, them, Sandir, and Zalos. But that's where we're at right now. So Scrat.
Yes, Scrat has a plan.
Okay.
So since we're level
Like a plan.
2, I have Boar's Fury. So
You do have Boar's Fury.
Excellent.
oh wait, movement's a minor action though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can't do Boar's Fury yet.
Yeah.
But if you
okay.
get up there, you can set yourself up for Boar's Fury.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Well, hold that thought.
You can still hack at them. You know?
Yep. I'm gonna hack at the Bone Lady too. So it's a D20 and a D8.
You're attacking the sorceress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna burn another determination on that D20.
That's fine.
Oh, cause that's terrible. This is what I need it the most.
Wait, actually,
Oh, it's much
what
better.
did you roll the first time?
It's like a 7, I think, or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's like
7 total.
All right,
yeah. So
What's your total now?
What did I roll? Was it a 6 and a 1? I think so. This would have been like
Yeah,
20.
it was a 1 and then a.
Yeah. Okay. So 20 now.
Oh, nice. Okay. So here's what I'm going to give you the option to do. So it's your choice. You're using a Great Axe. Great Axe has a power called Cleaving. So you've rolled a critical hit against everybody there right now because of their impairment. You can either choose to do 2 damage to her, or 1 damage to her, and then 1 damage to somebody else. Your choice.
This is the lady that scared Meredith's character, right? Yeah. So she
Yes.
seemed concerned, so I'm all into the scary lady.
All right, so you're gonna just give her the full weight of that axe. Okay. All right. So she's not down, but she did not look like that felt really great. So she's definitely hurt. Nice. Next. Timber.
I am going to move here
Mhm.
and throw a stone at the sorcerer lady because I don't
Okay.
like her. It's agility, but I have a plus, so there 6. Come on. I'm going to go ahead and burn a determination to reroll that.
A 3 and
3 and all right.
okay. 16. So 19. Yes, that
Oh.
is a critical hit. Or wait, did it roll again? I saw a 6.
I think
and
it
then
rolled again. I
Okay,
think it
then
rolled again. So
that's
it
not
failed.
it's still a hit though, because she's bound, and that reduces
Okay.
her defensive abilities. So, all right. So she is really not looking good now.
Sturdy old lady.
Yeah. Sander.
Sander is going to call out to his deity, the Valorous. Gonna move here, and then he is going to cast. Well, not cast, but well, he'll probably do it first, then move. Well, he'll try to get. He'll use Holy Strength.
Mhm.
The Valorous, give me strength. And he'll grant. Can he grant himself as an ally?
Up to 3 allies, so no. Just you.
Oh, okay.
You can't do it to yourself, but you can do it to your allies.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say make the suggestion, maybe move like here-ish, and then you can get Timber too.
Where?
Like,
Oh, here.
if you move right here, or
I
there.
see what. Yeah, I
Either
was
way.
trying to. That's 20 feet.
Yep. So that'll get Timber, and that will get Scrat.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, I'll do that, and everyone gets a temporary life point.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, that's a
So,
good ability.
check off 1 mana point for that, and you guys add 1 temporary life point.
Oh, it's falling trait. I don't think it's a spell. Or is
No,
it?
some
Holy Strength?
abilities for weavers, the spellcasters, their traits do cost a mana.
I see.
So you have to spend 1 mana for that, but that's definitely worth it because that
It'll
gives them
work.
extra life. So
Oh yeah.
okay, nice. All right, now, all right. So, because she's probably going to go down here shortly.
I hope.
Yeah. All right. She is going to. Got a lot of stuff here. She's gonna try to push you back, Scrat. She starts pulling as best as she can against the vines, chanting, and unleashes a blast of wind at you. So you need to make a strength roll against her value to avoid being shoved back.
Oh no, it's
Ooh.
a 7.
Okay. Well, since that, thankfully, that's not going to be a. Oh no, that is a critical shove. Okay. So basically, what happens is through the vines, she thrusts her hands out towards you, hits you with a blast of wind. But since Sander is right behind you, you and Sander both get knocked back. You both take 1 life point of damage from the force of it.
I got temporary ones. I ain't worried about it.
Okay. And that's her action.
Also, it's 10:30 for Dave. Dave, do you need to bounce and get to
Dave,
bed?
We can
Dave,
keep going.
Keep going?
what's that, Dave?
Yeah,
Dave, we won't be more than like another 10 minutes, I promise.
I know. I can tell.
Making sure.
You guys are good. Yeah. So, all right. So let's see here. Bangalore does not.
I mean,
have
we
a-
can use Dave's corpse for something if we need to.
I can just kill it. No, Fangalore is he's trying to pull free from the vines, but he can't. So that's actually his only action. Dwarf Wit does have a bow. So he is going to try to Scrat, you've proven to be the toughest one right now, so he's gonna try to shoot you with his bow.
Oh no.
So he unleashes an arrow at you.
Oh no. Oh no.
And it
23.
and no. You absolutely but you're intercept it with your great axe and knock it aside without any effort whatsoever.
I just catch it with my biceps.
And then the traumatized other mercenary is doing the same thing as Fangalore. He's literally just trying to get free desperately. He did not sign up for this. So, all right. So Zalos.
I am going to slide out of my illusion, hopefully not being noticed with all of what they have going on, and move my full movement.
Okay.
And then, was it this guy who had the crossbow?
Yes.
I'm going to try and zot at him with my magic dart.
Zot away.
Ha
Ooh, that's a critical
21.
zot. Yeah, you zot the crap out of him. All right. He's still up, but he's barely up. You come pop up from behind that crate, blast him square in the chest, and can't go anywhere because he's stuck in the vines. So he just kind of like jerks in the vines. So all right, Scrat.
I gotta move again, man. Dang it.
Yeah.
I wanted to activate the rage, but I'll run up to her and hopefully seal the deal here. Let's see. That.
Oh wait. Well, yeah, that's all right. You still got determination left.
I got one. But that's only a 1 on the deal.
Are we allowed to spend determination on other people, or is it entirely self-contained?
Self-contained.
I'll use my last one.
Now's the time to do it.
It wasn't no better. 7 total.
not.
Well, it's better.
Yeah, it was better. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's still not good enough to hit her though. All right.
She's intimidating.
She's really intimidated.
I'm going to charge for it here.
Hmm.
And then I'm going to blast all 4 of them with dirt. Just try to impair them even more.
Go right ahead.
Let's see here. D20 and a D6.
Yes.
14.
Okay, so yeah, now you've distracted them for this round. Not only are they still severely impaired, which really affects them, now they're also dazed from you throwing rocks in their face. On top of that, so they're gonna have an even harder time hitting you and have easier time you guys hitting them. So well done.
Question.
Yes.
Movement, is it only like once you move, or can you keep going on your movement after you attack?
If you have movement left, you can use it.
I do.
Excellent.
So I'm going to go here.
Awesome.
All right, Sandir.
To remember to turn on his microphone. And Sander is gonna move here and then attack the big guy.
Okay.
And then that would be a D6. Oh, up there. Roll it.
Nice. That is a crit against the big guy.
Nice.
Nice.
So, All right. All three of them are really seriously injured. And that poor guy in the back is just glad that you're not attacking him. All right. Mark that. Okay. Oh, that would be their turn. All right. Well, because you just attacked him, Fanglor is going to try to wrest his arms free from the vines enough to hack at you with his giant battle axe. So you need to make a defense roll, Sandir.
May the valorous protect me. And so that's going to give me a it's going to up one to a D4.
That works. If he has as impaired as he is right now, you easily dodge out of the way of his axe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Zalos, the dwarf, is going to try to shoot you with his bow, but you're going to have cover, and he's already impaired. So you can make it your defense roll, but don't worry
Does
too
the
hard.
cover change my defense roll, or
It
is
actually
it
is going
straight?
to it's going to boost your defense roll even more. So
I thought so. It'll go from the 8 to a 10 then, yeah.
it would go from actually, if you're behind the cover, it'll go from a 10 to a 12.
Oh, right, because it's an arrow, so I also have the boost from that. That's right. I forgot it was sharp and pointy.
Yep.
It's good to be a skeleton. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
19 and 6,
easily.
25.
Yeah, easily. You just easily flick it away with your quarterstaff and your magical protection. So, all right. She, let's see. For you, Scratch, she is going to try to zap you with lightning
Ooh.
again.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do stuff. Ha ha.
Yeah, and they still have, I think, one more round that they're impaired. So
17.
yeah. And this guy again, it looks to you like the other mercenary at this point. He's trying to actually pull the vines out to get out the door. So he's trying to get away. So, all right. So that goes back up to Scrat. Scrat, you are in position to.
It's my turn now, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Zalos. Yeah, right. I forget you're last.
I
Right, my
actually
mistake.
have a plan. I'm finally
right.
in position. I'm going to move to here because I have this marvelous ability called Minor Burst, in which I can make a 15-foot cone. So I
Yes.
want it to hit these people.
It will hit
And I
everybody.
want to angle it so as to not hit my friends.
Excellent. That is not a
And
problem.
I'm going to make my roll. And I'm going to spend a determination to re-roll the d20.
Okay.
Oh,
well, you can take the
Am I allowed to
take the
spend more than
better of
one
the
per
two.
turn? Am I allowed to keep spending?
If you have it.
I have all 3 of my determination.
Okay, then you keep going.
I'm going to spend a second one to roll that again.
There
18,
you go.
and I'm going to spend my final one to make a max of my other die. So 18 plus 8, 26. I'm hoping to get 2 on each of them.
Oh, you absolutely are going to get 2 on each of them. So, you unleash a blast of pure magic, which, when it's done, did a lot of damage. I think. Let me see that. Yeah, literally killed all 4 of them. So yeah, you guys are blinded temporarily, and whenever you can see again, you see Zalos standing there with a very satisfied look on his grinning skull, and the charred remains of all of the mercenaries that were left. Well done.
Listen, guy, let me be known to never piss you off. Oh my god.
All right. So, if you search through the remains of them, you do find the key. It is perfectly fine. You would also find 2 bags of coins, jewelry worth a sack of coins, another healing potion, and that really pretty looking great axe that Fanglor, the orc, was using.
Yeah.
Well done, adventurers. But there's one more task before we end for the night, because you've got this great rare key. There's a very tempting door sitting across the room from you. Okay.
Let's get out.
Nope. That's it. All right.
In fact, we even take the shortcut back to the orc to see how his painting's doing and congratulate him on this painting.
He has made many
Tell-
blood apples.
As I tell him, we got some more paint back there if he needs some.
All right, that is scale
I
mail.
go down the hall to the kitchen. I put together a bowl of fruit from the magical food that they're making, and I bring it back to him to make a
Nice.
better still life.
Now
Couple,
he-
bananas, a pineapple.
Now he has other things to draw. He just needs other vital fluids to use to draw it with. So, all right, everybody, that's the end of the adventure for the night. I know you got to go, Dave. So,
Yeah,
There you go.
Dave,
That's
get out of
scale
here.
mail.
Go to bed.
thank you, Dave.
All right.
Good to see you.
Night all.
Thank you, Dave.
Hey,
Night.
thank you. All right, there you go. Any thoughts, comments?
That was marvelous. Thank you
Feedback.
so
That
much
was
for running us
awesome.
through
Yeah,
that.
I love that.
That was very fun.
Okay. Anything about the game itself? Because you guys are one of the few who've
I
experienced it.
greatly enjoy the way that you do the stats of having it be a die for your ability as opposed to it being just a straight modifier. That amount of swinginess makes it so much easier to manipulate the outcome a bit with the determination dice. Having it be you can roll the die or you can max it, you can re-roll the d20. That's those mechanics work together beautifully to make that. I really felt like I had control over what I was doing, despite being someone who consistently always rolls really badly.
Well, and that was kind of, I'll be honest, I was kind of the one probably who I came up with. Well, I didn't come up with it. It's very much borrowed from some older games like Alternity, and there was a version of the 5th edition playtest that used a similar mechanic. And I always liked it because, the truth of the matter is, and I think we talked about this too when we talked earlier this week, was we all like rolling dice. And sometimes it's fun just to, it's a little bit like a slot machine, with the swingy dice. See, perfect dice. We spend money on dice. We have more dice than we possibly will ever use because we end up collecting them. And that was my whole thing. The system uses every die, and I want you to roll them, and I want you to have that chance. And if you want to do the math, statistically, yes, it does actually have a very tiny little itty bitty bell curve if you go up. But that, like you said, that's and that's kind of why determination is the way it is too. It gives you the option, it encourages you because you get determination back by playing your character and giving into your drives and following, your beliefs, and that's how you use it, so that you have those options to do it. So anything we should change, anything I should adjust, anything you feel wasn't working?
Well, I was gonna say before we get too far off into the feedback weeds, let me wrap up the stream, and then we can hang out in the call afterwards. So
Perfect. Yeah.
For those watching, if you do want to learn more about the game, you couldn't figure it out through the stream itself, there was an interview we had Monday. It is also a live stream, so it'll be on that category on the YouTube page. I think we made it through that one without technical difficulties, so it should be a little smoother to watch. But the Kickstarter is currently live. If you're watching this live,
yes, it is currently up. It is 350% funded. So scale mail will be coming out. But we would definitely like some more people to back it, get behind it now, and especially because then I can pay my artists more money to put more art in the book.
How many days left?
10.
10 more
right now, so
days.
we're halfway through.
And it's January 31st. So if you're watching this later, link is in the description. Hopefully, if it's not, you can yell at me and I'll put it there. There is a quick start on the Kickstarter that you can go look at if you want finer detail. Quick question: will you always have a quick start available?
Yes, there will always be a quick start. It will always be. My publishing partner, Earl of Fife Games, has it on DriveThruRPG.
Oh.
It's always will be available there, and I always make sure it's available for people if they want to try the game before they buy.
Cool. I like that. All right. Well, I think that's all the important announcements. The Orshin Incident that Dave was talking about will go live February 2nd. I do not have a link for that, but I suppose I could add one in there now. Neil has a Philly cheesesteak mimic. And there we go. Meredith, do you have anything? And dice.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I have a YouTube channel. If you do any crafting, go check out Scattered Terrain. I should probably have a link somewhere or when I comment on this video. I've got a good dozen videos out at this point. Eventually, I'll have more coming out.
I will put a link in the description.
My deck of magical mementos for EZD6 is also available on DriveThruRPG.
You'll have to give me a link for that one.
I'll have to do that.
All right. Yeah, and that's it. So we will see you. What is today? Saturday. I will try and do a stream like Monday or Tuesday and make some more Maverick monsters for Mega Man. So look for you then. Till then, everybody say bye, YouTube.
Bye.
YouTube.